Hello and welcome to the business meetup today. My name is Kaisa. I am the leadership coach, business mentor from Livia Joy. Welcome online also the Instagram audience. If you want to join the live on Zoom where I will take your questions and comments and free mentoring, you can find the link in my story or in my bio. So for you who have joined here, on the live business meetup, I want to hear in the chat shortly because today's topic is very interesting, to me at least, how to monetize your skills and your expertise. I bet you have a ton of know-how, experience, what you've learned and what you can share with others, those skills and strengths that are valuable. Who of you, can you put in the chat, who of you are wanting to utilize your skills even more to increase your income, really using your expertise? Put me in the chat so I can hear who's here. Yes, I see me in the chat. I know many of us have skills, knowledge, know-how that we are not fully utilizing. And this is a little bit sad for me. And there's many things that prevent us from doing that. And today I will cover 3 things: how to turn your expertise into income. I help mostly knowledge experts who want to build their online businesses. This meetup training is also useful for you if you want to increase your income in a professional life, if you want to pivot to a new field, ask more money from your clients or your employee, and how to do that. But like I said, I focus here on the meetups to supporting especially knowledge experts who want to build their online businesses, offering services to others, utilizing that online world. Why online? Well, because there's so many possibilities in there. For example, if we just hear in the chat, where are you joining today? I'm calling from London. We are currently with my husband in London. Where are you? Would love to hear that. Because online world gives you an access to anyone in the world basically having internet connection, and that is quite a large audience. So I want you to first think about who you want to serve. But that wasn't one of my pointers. I just wanted to share with you a little story before I go to do the details of these steps today, the advice I'm giving you from my experience and what I've learned so far. Before I started my coaching business, I was doing marketing in Finland in various fields. So I'm from Finland, Helsinki, Finland, if somebody knows, the happiest country in the world. There's a little promotion for Finland as well. So in my marketing roles, for example, latest, I was responsible for the brand marketing for our units, who was making 10 million income, the whole marketing of that congress, service, event, service business unit. So I was really planning the whole marketing from digital to live marketing activities. How can I support our B2B sales team? How can I help them to gain clients and get them engaged? How do I increase the brand awareness, credibility, so that we have clients and who want to work with us, and how to build those relationships? Well, then I met my husband, and that whole journey took me to London, around the world. The past 3 years, we've lived around the world. So I've been taking my business, my expertise, my clients around the world, living in 4 continents in the past 3 years with me wherever I go. This is the freedom I want for you, why I'm advocating that. Like I mentioned, really growing your online business will give yourself freedom of working where you want, when you want, which was very important for me as well. That remote working option, and also managing the time how you want and what aligns with the lifestyle that you want to have. Not only that, what I find meaningful is that though I really enjoyed my corporate career in marketing, in my business, I can choose how I work. And the how is also important for many people. Raise your hand if you're one of those who want to have that freedom of working when you want, where you want, and how you want. I would love to hear in the chat which of those 3 is the most important for you at the moment, so that I can support you here. When you want. Thanks. And I see your comment of struggling with direction. We can get to that later on. I will take your questions. Like I said, all 3, Lynette, yes, all 3, those are good. If you were to choose, what would be the most important? Like putting them into priorities. Do you value your time, or how you work, or where you work? I hear all 3. Well, you are in the right place. I'm glad that you're here in the call with me, and I can support you with that. Okay, so I hear when and how here, and all 3. Yes, I value all 3 as well. So that was my career experience in marketing. Now I've been building my coaching business remotely around the world for the past few years, helping over 1,000 experts worldwide. So like I said, the advice I'm sharing with you today is based on my background in both my experiences. Also, I'm taking business and leadership coaching, which is valuable for me, learning from those who are a little bit ahead of me, who have 10s or 20-year or more experience in building their businesses. So who is the number 1 supporter for you? Like I said, I'm advocating that freedom life, building your online business. If I'm the right person for you, I'm glad we connected and you're in my network here. These business meetups are totally free. This is my way of contributing to my network, how I can support you. And of course, when you want to go deeper, I have a little special bonus for you today to take advantage of that. But let me go to monetizing your expertise. So the number 1, this is obvious, but not so obvious. So identify your expertise. What is it? Why this is the number 1 is, like, obviously we can't sell what we don't know that we can do. And like I said, this is obvious, but not so obvious, because I have many experts in front of me who find it challenging to put into words what it is that they know. What is their expertise? What are the skills that they want to utilize? Especially if they're looking for something new. Are you starting your business, or if you want to scale your business, take it to the next level and want to offer new services, maybe you're looking that other piece of knowledge that you could share. Can I hear in the chat who of you want to start, or you're just starting your business? Put number 1. or if you want to take your business to the next level, you're ready to scale, but number 2. So I kind of get a sense of where you are. How can I support you? I see ones in the chat. Okay, good. Are you dreaming of starting, or have you already started? So put put D if you're dreaming of starting, or put S if you have started your business. Okay, I see D's. Thank you. Now I have a sense of where I can support you. So let's focus here on how to start your business. Perfect. So what comes to your mind, and feel free to share these also in the chat. And of course, you can come on camera as well. Would love to see you on camera as well, if that's possible, if you're not like in the toilet or something. So like I said, many people find it challenging to really put into words what is their experience, what is their know-how, what are their skills. For me, like I said, I did marketing before. I was like, how do I do this when I'm a new coach, starting my business, doing something completely different? If you're like me, where I was, doing something different, pivoting in your career, wanting to start a business, doing something different than you have done before, I'll tell you, there's a ton of skills and strengths that you have already gathered that you can use in your business. So what are those? Make a list. And if it helps you, to think about what you're good at, and you can also ask for help. Ask people and notice what people come to ask your help with. Ask others if you feel like stuck, like, hey, what am I good at? Ask others as well. And get a sense of like what they see as your strengths. They're getting something new that you haven't thought about before. So that's my pro tip. To go to your network and ask from them. Ask your family, your friends, your previous colleagues, what is the feedback that you've received. Also you can think about what you enjoy the most in your previous jobs or businesses. Even think about what has been the most rewarding for you. In my marketing business, it was organizing live events where I can facilitate people's learning, networking, provide speakers that bring new ideas for them. That lit me up, and the feedback that I got from those events was just like so rewarding. I noticed I wanted to work with people and wanted to help them. When I found coaching, I noticed like, oh, this is just a different way of facilitating people's growth, how they can thrive in their profession, in their life, how can they get new ideas, new perspective to really succeed in what they are doing. So you can see how I can utilize what I found meaningful and rewarding in my business when I pivoted from marketing to coaching. They are not so different after all, though it first sounded like that. When you have identified at least one of your skills or expertise, please put in the chat so I kind of get an understanding of what you are good at. Then we, of course, go to starting your business. So how can you start monetizing that? Is to choose a business model that works for you, or business modules. Why do I say business modules? Is that I have a limited liability company, but I also offer my coaching as a freelancer to other coaching consultation companies. So I have different ways of working with me. I have my own clients, my own programs, and that's where I can really put on my best knowledge and effort. That's what I'm the most passionate about. I also help others, and I will get to this shortly because I want you to hear different examples, how you can leverage that expertise. But now, when you think about choosing the business model that works for you, this depends maybe where you live, where do you want to found your business, register your business, about the different options you have. Maybe you're considered about the costs of starting a business. In many places, it doesn't cost a lot. Registering my business in Finland was a couple €100, so not a lot. And you can also start as a freelancer. There's different platforms that you can do that. You don't even need to register your business right away. You can start offering your services and use these different billing platforms who will handle taxes for you as well. Okay, I don't see any expertise here yet. Do you want me to go deeper on that? Let me share you an example. Again, it's easiest for me to talk about from my experience, but of course, think about how does this apply to your situation? What are you hearing? How you can use this? So like I mentioned, my background is in marketing. And when I started my coaching business, I was kind of like reluctant. I didn't want to do marketing coaching. I think I needed some time to get a little distance from what I did before. So I was focusing on what I found challenging, and that was the career and life changes, the transformation I was going through. So I was helping experts to discover what they want in their careers and life. So focusing on that. Because when you're starting your business, you, like I said, you can use the skills, the knowledge that you already have. Very often, what we are passionate about, it can be something that we have experienced ourselves. For me, it was very challenging to think about how can I first move from Helsinki to London when I had just bought an apartment and I had a 25-year mortgage. I still do. Not 25 years anymore, but I had responsibilities there. I had family there. I had a permanent job. So just leaving from the permanent job, leaving my 10-year corporate career that I was successful at, that was a lot of mindset work. That was a lot of fears. I was moving to a country that was going through Brexit at a time. I didn't even know if I can stay in the country when I was moving there. If you can only imagine what was going on in my head, I felt very stressed out, lonely with my plans. I didn't know how to ask for help. I tried to figure it all out by myself. And on top of those life changes, also, what do I want in my career? So for me, it helped that I started to speak to my entrepreneur friends who had been doing actually coaching trainings. And then I was like, oh, what is this coaching? It's working with people. It kind of ticked the boxes for me. And when I got to know coaching more, I was so certain, like, this is what I want to try next. So that made me to push forward the plans. Of course, I was in a long distance relationship as well. So for me, it was also to make that move so that we can live together. So making all the changes at once. Back then, I wasn't ready to do the coaching I do today. So when you're thinking about your expertise and what you want to offer, what is the business model? What are the services? I would start, since many of you are starting and thinking of starting, I would start with one, think about one service, one program, one course, or one model, one way of working with you. I started with too many programs. I was like having all these ideas what I wanted to do. It was too much for me and for my potential clients. It was confusing. So start with one, then you can expand. And once you learn, once you establish a business on one service, you can always start to grow and scale to different areas. Nowadays, I help because, like I said, we've been traveling now for 3 years. I've studied and built my business now, working remotely, fully remotely for 4 years, and of those traveling 3 years. So for me, I can advocate that freedom life, running an online business, because now I have experience doing that. When I was starting, I wasn't ready. Now I am. I'm saying this because your business and your expertise develops throughout your entrepreneurship journey. So if you're scared of just choosing one and building one service module, don't worry, you have plenty of time to build other modules as well. Let me see, I hear here in the chat some comments. My struggle is my expertise is in writing, editing, blog strategy, and CEO, digital marketing knowledge, but no practical experience other than managing a marketing education blog. Can you tell me a little bit more that this is your know-how, but you don't have that experience, so you have studied these, if I understood correctly? I can get to this later. I'll take your questions later, but like you, how would I say this? Like I said, your entrepreneurship journey also develops. What would be one of these skills that you mentioned that you would start? Maybe you don't want to offer all the services, all of your skills at once. What would be the one that you mentioning, for example, that you have written, edited, and managed a marketing education blog? Would you help maybe other business owners to build and manage their blog? That could be one very particular service that you could offer. Just as an example. Okay, let me move forward because we have some more tips coming your way. So yes, choose one pro tip, choose one business, one module first, one service module first, and then you can start scaling that. I know some, for example, business owners start with doing collaboration and do freelance coaching. In that way, they can focus on coaching or counseling and not like all the other business areas, because it takes a lot of time. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I want to be honest. It takes a lot of time for you to build your audience, find your potential clients, enroll them into your services before you can even deliver your services. So that's why a freelance option can be something to start with, depending on your business. And Cartier, who's DR, what are your initials? So thanks, I'm happy to help. There's a lot of these, like I mentioned, freelance. You can, for example, Fiverr is where people look experts like that to do their copywriting. I would look for other channels as well. I would package this, how you can manage this maybe as a membership or like a bigger package, if that makes sense, instead of like selling one one blog post at a time, how you can really take care of that, and have it maybe as a membership module to do that, managing, editing, and delivering your services on a monthly basis. Because think about the benefits. Your clients will most likely get most benefit out of when you have a consistent, whether it is a weekly or monthly service. Very, very often services are not just like one-off things. I mean, just think about how often you go to a hairdresser or get a massage or something, that it's not like I'll go to sports massage once and my whole body is fixed for years. No, that's not the case. So what it is in your knowledge business, that people, how do they get the best results? What do they want to accomplish? And think about, for example, in this blog case, if it was like you would offer that service, what are the tangible results that they want? What is their target? Are they wanting to grow their credibility and awareness? Do they want to grow their email list size, so their audience? What it is, do they want email subscribers and how much? This will all impact, of course, like what you can offer to them as well, how they value that. And we can come to pricing later on as well. So my third one obviously comes to marketing and selling your services. So once you know your expertise, you've chosen that one skill or an umbrella of skills, but not too many, and chosen a business module and a service delivery module that works for you. Is it one-on-one coaching, group coaching? Is it a membership program? Is it consultation projects? Is it counseling? Whatever it is for you. Is it a course? Are you building a course that you're selling? There's a million options for that. So choose one so that you don't get overwhelmed and your clients are not getting too overwhelmed. Then it's about marketing and selling that service. And my pro tip is choose maximum 3 channels where you do the marketing. And think about what are the channels that you enjoy. Don't choose the channels that you don't enjoy or where you don't hang out. And when it comes to social media, for example, just maybe start with one and building one audience. I made the mistake of like being everywhere or trying to be everywhere, but then I don't really dedicate time to either one of those. So that's why my number one is my email list. How can I get people to my ecosystem, to my network? Because unfortunately, I know many of my colleagues who've got their LinkedIn profiles, for example, blocked and banned, that they can't use that anymore for different reasons and they don't even know why sometimes. So you don't own your followers on social media. So how can they connect with you so that if something like that happens, you can still be in touch with your clients and potential clients? So yes, social media marketing is one of them. What are the channels? What is the number one channel? Maybe you want to start growing, since many of you are in the starting phase. Use your network that you have already. Why leveraging your network? It's so good. I have, for example, some friends and people on LinkedIn, I'm giving my examples from LinkedIn, that if they notice a post that someone's looking for coaching and mentoring, they ping me there in the comments. That's a good feedback for me, that they've noticed that I've changed my career from the marketing and I do coaching nowadays. So use your network and tell them what you're doing when you're building your business. They might be your ideal clients, or if they are not, they might know someone who would want your services. Do it in a nice way. This is about building relationships, helping your friends, your loved ones, their loved ones. What is the transformation you want to see in the world and in the group of people? Narrow down your audience very clearly. Like I said, when I started, I wanted to help everyone, which was too broad, that my marketing didn't make sense for me or my potential clients because I was too broad. That's why I suggest you focusing on one skill, one service, a very particular, specified, tightly specified group of people that you want to help. But do you notice you want to have at least 1 million potential clients in the world? You don't need to sell to 1 million people to become a millionaire. And we can get to pricing in some other workshops. I have some meetups on that, on pricing as well. So ping me if you want that recording. I'm happy to help you with the pricing, your financial targets. But yeah, think about the audience, that it would be a size of at least 1 million people, but not like it would be 1 billion people, because that's too broad. You want your ideal clients to resonate with your messaging. And for that reason, like you notice, this is great if you, and events is one of the ways of connecting with your ideal clients, hosting something like this, hosting webinars, workshops, interviewing people and inviting them, doing lives. Zoom is one of my best business buddies here, helping me. So how you can connect with your clients, how do they get to know you, how do they get to know your expertise, what you can offer. And when you're marketing, don't forget to make an offer to work with you, because that's where many people maybe struggle, that they don't have that process in place. They don't there's many reasons for that. Like I said, my background was in marketing, so I found the marketing natural, but not making those offers like one-on-one or like being out there. I feared the rejection that I would get. Well, that's not really growing my business if I'm not making offers, isn't it? Nowadays, I have a totally different approach to selling. It's customer service to me. If you fear sales like I did, it's really about finding if you're the right fit for the both of you to work together. That's why I have a consultation call with all of my clients before we start working together, because we want to get to know each other first. If I'm the right person for them, and if they want to start working with me, if I'm the right person to do that or not, or can I refer them to some other coach in my network. So, okay, I'm talking a lot. I know this was a lot of information, but I want you to identify your expertise. Choose one or very narrow set of skills that you can put into a program or package. What is the transformation you help your clients with? What are the skills that you can use there? And choose the business module and how you deliver your services. Then start marketing that, start making offers to your potential clients. Like I said, you want to grow your email list to get those people's details into your CRM system, so that you're not only relying on social media. I would highly, highly recommend that. So do we have questions in the chat? Here was already about the starting a blog marketing service. I'm so excited for you on that because I used to do marketing and I was buying services to do the SEO marketing, for example. I did buy blog postings, blog managing as well, because I didn't have time to do all that. What is the pain point of your clients? Do they want to save time, for example? They can't focus on everything. Like I said, I managed the whole brand, the marketing of the whole unit, so that was a lot of things. That's why I was buying services from other businesses who were experts in those areas, whether it was social media, blogs, SEO. So yes, thank you. So who here is ready to now start your business? I know it might take a few steps, but you were dreaming of starting. Who is now one step closer or excited to start your own business, offering the services that will help you to really help others succeed using your skills? Put yes in the chat. This was a lot of information, very in a short period of time. I hope to see you next week as well. I'm gonna put the next event in the chat where we can go deeper to other topics. This was kind of very broadly and like shortly how you can identify and start packaging your expertise into service and turning that to an income selling it. I know many, for example, coaches, therapists, and those who love to help people would do that for free, but I want you to get paid for your knowledge and your expertise, and hope you do as well. Olinda, you feel overwhelmed to do so. I hear you completely. What helped me was to think about, like, if I had a fear of something, if I was feeling overwhelmed or stressed, I was like, it's that I care about this. It's information that this thing is important for me, and that's why I feel a little overwhelmed or stressed or scared. Oh my God, I was scared, like shitless. Yeah. I didn't shit my pants, but almost. So you're not alone. Therefore, I also have a group coaching program, actually. And let me get to the bonus. So because we have Halloween coming, we have a lot of different events coming, and my birthday next month, I have a lot of bonuses. So do follow your email from me, Kaisa@liviajoy.com, because there's a lot of offers coming, how you can learn more, how I can help you to start your business, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed like I did. I'm so happy to support you with that. But what I want to offer you today is that if you want to save thousands or make thousands, you can book a business consultation with me. Now, this is a complimentary session, a call with me that I'll put in the chat here. I made time for this. Is available for a few days, so do go book your time right now. So in this half an hour, I will get to know you, your business idea. We can go deeper into your expertise. What is the service you offer and to whom? You'll get a 3-step plan. What are the 3 actions that you want to focus on? Like I said, if you want to save thousands from like coaching, getting consultation, or after this, you will make thousands of euros because you will know what is the service you offer and to whom. you're welcome to book a time with me, but please book only if you're able to attend, because otherwise you would be taking a spot from someone else. So please do that. If you want to start working with me, I'll also have an offer for my group coaching program. We have a spot available there, two spots available starting November. So you'll get started and guidance with me in a group where there's other ambitious experts like yourself growing their online businesses. I found facilitating these groups so meaningful. It's so rewarding to see how they grow and how they can support each other. So yes, you get one-on-one coaching time with me in the call, while you're also learning from others, getting those new ideas and perspectives that you can utilize in your work, so in your business. So that was the bonus for today, as we're going to the Halloween week. So you'll get a chance to book that free business consultation to get that 3-step plan, especially if you feel overwhelmed. Take advantage of that. We'll make you a plan that you know that, oh, there's a million things, but these are the 3 that you need to focus on to go to the next level. So happy to support you there. Yes, I gotta go as well. Thanks for staying with me, and hopefully this was helpful for you. I would love to hear your feedback, how this was helpful, and what would be a topic that you would want to hear next week, so that I can plan more of valuable content for you to grow your online business. How does that sound? So thanks for joining us today. I'll see you. Oh, that's what I needed today. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, and do follow the email. There's plenty of more coming your way. So I think this was the first time we met. So happy to meet you and hear about your business, how we can take that to the first step and you to offer your services. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Like I said, see you next week, Thursday at the same time. You can add it in your calendar already so that you're not going to miss it. And let me know if you have some topics that you would really want guidance on. So I'll take requests as well. Oh, yes, Linda, see you next week. Perfect. You found a time. I know my calendar is a little packed with coaching, which I love, but want to make some time with you as well to support you. So I'll see you next time. Instagram as well. See you next week, and looking forward to hearing about your business ideas. And I'll get to sharing this recording. If you watch the replay, do put your comments below. I'll get a notification and I can support you on YouTube as well. Or if you found this on our group, whether it is the Courage to Lead tribe or in the club, if you're a club member as well, taking your questions in both. So I'm Kaisa calling from London today. Where are you joining? So I'll see you next time as well. Bye.